Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Samantha and I'm the mom here at Ferguson Family Danes. And this is, who are you? Luca. And today we have a exciting announcement about our next puppy that's going home. Stay tuned. So we have 4 puppies left. We have the 3 Stooges. Aren't they adorable? They're the cutest things. They look so much alike. We have had to study the white on their paws and the shape of the white on their chest in order to tell them apart, but they are so adorable. And they're all 3 boys, so they're literally the 3 Stooges. And then we have 1 girl left, Sky, and she is going to, drum roll please, a guardianship home. So we are so excited that the Lord has brought about the Hoffman family, who are going to be our guardian home for Sky. So for those of you who don't know what a guardianship home is, excuse me, I'm going to take some time to explain it today. So basically, yes, we breed dogs, of course, to make some profit, but more than that, we want to make sure that we are producing healthy dogs, physically, that they are, healthy, but then also that their temperaments are good, and that they just make really, really good family dogs or, personal dogs. We have 2 dogs that are from our previous litters that are almost serving as therapy dogs. Their owners have gone through some really rough months the last 6 to 9 months, and basically these dogs have been there for them emotionally, and they've been their support. And so it's just so encouraging to hear and see how these amazing Danes are being used. So that's our #1 goal, is that we are producing great dogs that are going to serve our families and be loved by our families as well. So that's always our #1 goal. So with these 3 last puppies, we just want them to go to good homes. So please spread the word. It's so funny that the last 3 look the same. They're all boys, and even their demeanors are pretty similar. They're probably the calmest puppies. Star's a little bit more rambunctious, but the other 2 are very laid back. They're kind of cautious, not really as energetic or exploratory as some of the other puppies are. They're just a little bit more hesitant and just kind of want to lay on your lap. So anyway, those are the 3 boys that are left, but also we just want our puppies and our dogs to have good homes. So we have 2 girls, Kimber and Benelli, and then we also have 2 boys, Remy and Colt. So I am a homeschool mom of 10 children, 2 that are not in the home anymore, they're older, and then we have 8, 11 years old and younger, and I homeschool them. So I am very busy within the home. Our dear Michaela, who has helped us the past 1.5 years, has moved on, and I'm kind of fumbling around trying to figure out how to manage everything, within the home without her. So with all of that being said, we have absolutely loved breeding our dogs, and we feel that the Lord has definitely blessed us and the families that we have produced dogs for, and we want to continue that, but I don't want more dogs. I'll just be completely honest. Until we have more of a kennel system or something set up, 4 Great Danes in one house, it's just a lot. At least it is for me with the other things that I have on my plate. So with all of that being said, if we're going to continue to breed, we choose not to breed our dogs until they are health tested, which the Danes need to be 2 years old to health test, because they are such a large breed. The OFA wants them to be completely fully grown, 2 years old, in order to test them. The 4 things that they get tested from, I know I've talked about this in other videos, but I'll run over it real quick, is thyroid, eyes, heart, and then hip and elbow dysplasia. So you could do like preliminary tests to see if there's anything showing up, but really OFA is not going to certify you and give you your chick number on your health certificate for your Great Danes until they are 2 years old. So with that being said, Benelli and Kimber are both 3. So they only have, I don't know how I'm going to handle this. And the research that I have done is there's a couple conflicting opinions that I get. One is that your girls need to be done by 5 years old. So if I go off of that rule, we only have 2 years left of breeding them. The other rule that I've heard is that you don't want to have more than 3 litters. Benelli has had 2, Kimber has had 1. So they're probably going to be done being bred here within the next 2 years because they're 3. So if we're going to continue, we need to get another girl. I was waiting to see what puppies Benelli had, and then I was going to see what puppies Kimber had as well. However, she was not cooperative, as you all know from our previous videos in February when we took her to get bred. And then she came in to heat here again in the beginning of June, and she started acting the same way. So we had the other breeder whose house she was at do an AI, an artificial insemination, and that didn't take. So she's not pregnant. So this is the 2nd cycle that she has not become pregnant on, which is fine. But we don't, like, it's kind of like, oh, you know, we're kind of bummed. And her window doesn't last forever. You know, she only has a short window of when she can get bred. So anyway, that's kind of an update on Kimber and Benelli and where we're at with that. So if we get, so basically we need another girl. I was really hoping to get a blue merle tan point. I don't know if you've ever seen one. I'll try to find a picture and pop it up here. They are gorgeous. I love the color contrast between the tan point and then the blue merle spots. It's just gorgeous. So I was hoping to get one from Benelli's litter, and we did not. Oh, I might have to pause the video to take care of the baby. This is Miss Talia. She's kind of sick, so she's a little bit fussy. But we did not get a blue merle out of Benelli. So when we had this litter, this past litter, she had 14 puppies and only 3 of those were female. So I was like, oh goodness. But I just said, okay, Lord, you know, it's not, the puppy is not in here of what I was thinking I wanted to keep. So there was one girl that we were debating about, and I basically said, well, if we can, you know, if you bring her a home, Lord, we'll let her go to that home. If you don't bring her a home, then we will know that you want us to have a guardianship home for her. And I had been talking to sweet Melinda about the idea of being a guardianship family for one of our dogs, and the more that she thought about it and then talked to her husband, she's like, yes, we're in, let's do it. So anyway, that's how that came to be about. So she's excited about being a guardianship home, and we have decided, so we still have that little girl, all of our puppies except those 3 little boys, and the big boys, I should say, and the girl are left. So we decided, you know what, let's place her in a guardianship home. So you guys will get to see and meet our guardianship home, the Hoffman family, here in just a little bit when they come to pick Sky up. But I did want to explain just briefly what a guardianship home is. So for us, because we have our 4 dogs, and I just don't want, like I said, another dog in the house unless we would get some type of kennel system or whatever. So I want our dogs to have loving homes. I want them to be inside, loved on dogs. I do not want that, and this is just my preference. I'm not knocking how other breeders do it or whatever. I want them to be loved on in the house, not just as breeding stock in a kennel. So with that being said, if we're gonna add a girl, we need to have a family who is willing to basically be her owner. They're responsible to pay for her just like they would a normal pet. And then she stays with them. She's essentially their dog. And then we will pay for any breeding expenses, any health testing, anything like that. And then they will bring her, they live about 45 minutes from us. So when Sky, and I'll let them tell you her new name, but when Sky comes into heat, they will bring her to our house. We'll breed her with Colt, which I'll show you him right here. Hey Colt, what you doing? So she will be bred with Colt. She'll come here, like I said, be bred, then go back until she's ready to have the puppies. And then when she is ready to have the puppies, she'll come stay with us. We'll whelp the puppies here, and then once the puppies are weaned, then she goes back to her family. And then we'll, you know, see her lots. Melinda actually asked me, she's like, well, we're gonna go to Florida and we were gonna put her in a kennel. I was like, oh, just bring her here. Like, we'd love to, you know, have her for the week or whatever. So she'll come with us and visit frequently, and then she'll stay with them as, you know, their pet. And then once her breeding years are done, then she has a forever home to live with. So that's how we here at Ferguson Family Danes have handled the guardianship homes. This will be our first one. So we'll see how it goes. I pray that it will go well, but everything is a learning process, so we'll see. And they're gonna be here really soon, so we're just gonna get Sky ready and her paperwork and all the fun things, visit with them, and then get her sent home. So it's so exciting, and join us along for the ride. So we have had such a fun time visiting with Melinda and her children, and they are getting ready to go. So I'll shoot some footage here of them leaving and taking home their puppy. Hello. And yeah, so join us here as we say bye. So we took a walk earlier today and Sky was not really wanting to walk, and she's just kind of being lazy, so. Can you tell us what you guys decided to name her?
She will be Beretta Sky.
Beretta Sky, and that will fit right into our gun name. Hi, sweetie.
He peed on that slide. He
peed on the slide. Well, that's all right. Thanks for letting me know. Do you want to give that to them so that they have? Yep. So he's gonna give you some treats for Miss Sky. We'll keep in touch, guys. We're excited. And we'll see you later. Yep, you're all good. Bye. See you later. You say bye to Sky. Beretta Sky. So it's been a couple days since the Hoffman family has gotten Beretta Sky home, and she's doing phenomenal. So we're super excited about this guardianship home and the future that Beretta Sky has for our Ferguson Family Danes program. And we're just so thankful. So if you've liked this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, bye.